Hello and welcome to a new interview series wherein we bring you extraordinary stories from all walks of life. Theatre is the womb of all content, whether it's TV, OTT, or even cinema. But where is theatre today? Where are our artists? Are the artists getting their due credit? We have somebody who's had over 4 decades of experience in this field to talk to us on where the principles of theatre lie today. Mr. Swami, in today's age of content where there is no dearth of content being produced, be it OTT or cinema, where do you believe theatre and its principles lie?
Theatre these days is a very struggling art form, especially with the onslaught of cinema, with stupid cinema happening and every idiot getting ready to make a movie. Most of the youngsters who want to become actors, they want to become actors only in cinema. They don't want to become actors in theatre. There is no theatre happening, and some English theatre is happening here and there, but regional theatre is suffering in a big way.
Do you believe theatre artists can contribute to the better future of cinema?
See, some time back, there was the Sangeet Nadu Academy, which was funding young directors. They gave them a small sum of money and they encouraged them to make a production every year to find out and encourage young directors in theatre. That was very they wound up that scheme and gave away that money to National School of Drama. That was a very bad move. Actually, other day we were discussing about that particular move, and now is the time for again reviving some kind of initiative from the government to support theatre, to invite young people to come back and get together and do some theatre. If you look at the Tamil language, there are no playwrights in Tamil. There are hundreds of poets, hundreds of short story writers and novelists and all other kinds of writers, but no playwrights. Maybe there should be a revival or some kind of initiative from the government, from the culture ministry, to maybe conduct a workshop for playwrights, give them an award for it, again revive this thing of selecting young playwrights to give them a sizable amount, not a paltry sum. Like if you look at the government grants, they are pathetic, useless, small amounts which does not kind of trigger any kind of imagination in anybody. It is so bad. But now they should, some active people should get together and advise the government to give a sizable amount, say around a couple of lakhs, for young directors to initiate the process of theatre again. And it should happen at the level of writing plays.
Mr. Swami, Kutthu-p-Pattrai was started over 4 decades ago and is the brainchild of your father, Mr. Swami. Do you believe there's a conflict there when you consider the legacy while staying relevant but still continuing the legacy that your father started?
conflict. There is no conflict because in a recent survey, every Tamilian wants to become an actor. Very couple of years back, we did a survey, and every Tamilian wants to become an actor. And how does someone become an actor without training? So our group, Kutthu-p-Pattrai, is doing a lot of work in the area of actor training. We have a course in the morning for 4 hours and a course in the evening for anybody for a period of 78 days, 3 months, without including the Sundays. And we charge a very small amount of 50,000 rupees for people to come and learn acting. A lot of people, young people who have gone to NSD and spent 3 years there learning acting, and we employ those kids to train these younger generation which is interested in learning how to act. So relevance is always there. It will never go out of fashion.
Wrapping up, Mr. Swami, I'd like to ask you, do you think passion is enough in sustaining the theatre artist? And what exactly keeps driving them throughout the years?
Yeah, it's the same kind of passion which is happening throughout the everywhere. So I mean, throughout the year, through you know, the thick and thin of times, it's enough. That passion is enough. It's a basic passion for acting. Wanting to act is a basic passion. So that is enough. That will carry forward any deeper need for getting into movies, or that should be a very viable medium to support these passionate kids. And there should be culture of visiting the theatre to watch plays. Now what is happening is everybody, after their work in the whole day, they come in the evening and they have hundreds of channels to watch on television. And going out itself is a luxury. So people don't venture out. That has to happen. There should be interesting plays, inviting people to come and watch. And that's a tradition. That's a tradition which has to happen.
Thank you, Mr. Swami. That was indeed a pleasure. That was Mr. Swami talking to us passionately about theatre, its principles, and what lies ahead for the artists. This Hashruti Sinha for ECJT.